Count Dooku is a unique villain in the Star Wars universe. Yes, he's a Force wielder with a red blade. That part isn't all that original. But his path is unique and intriguing, especially when you tie in the fallen Jedi to the most noble of Jedi, Qui-Gon Jinn. This transmission is going to look at a dozen facts about Count Dooku that the movies did not tell you. Before we dive in, this video is sponsored by Gentle Giant Limited. They sent this Count Dooku mini bust as seen in Attack of the Clones, portrayed by Christopher Lee. Dooku and Jedi Master Sifo-Dyas were friends from their early childhood days at the Jedi Temple. They both saw the oncoming Clone Wars. Sifo tried to use traditional channels to prepare the Order. Dooku manipulated things to get the clone army underway and killed his friend to cover it up. Dooku was not expelled or drawn away from the Jedi Order. He left on his own. He was disgusted with the Republic's corruption and the Jedi's blind loyalty to it. He believed that the Jedi had lost their way. Dooku was born into nobility on the planet Sereno. After he left the Order, he reclaimed his title and inherited his family fortune. This made him one of the wealthiest individuals in the galaxy. Tales of the Jedi shows Dooku questioning Sidious and rethinking his allegiance after the murder of Master Yaddle. He almost walked away from the dark side just like he did the Order. Dooku uses lightsaber form 2, Makashi. He preferred this fencing-inspired form that emphasizes elegance, precision, and dueling. His lightsaber hilt has a curve to make the movements of this form easier. This was mentioned in the movie, but more casual fans may have missed it. Dooku was the one to recruit Jango Fett to be the donor for the clone army. He was going under the name Darth Tyranus. Dooku did not want to destroy the Republic. He wanted to take control of it. Legends takes things a step further, where he intended to overthrow Sidious and reform the galaxy under a more ordered regime. The Republic would still fall to a dictator, but it would be Dooku at the top instead. Dooku was a Sith Lord under Sidious, but not in the same way as Maul or Vader. As an example, Dooku never killed Jedi out of rage. He saw Jedi Knights who stood against him as misguided pawns. He killed them with cold precision, but never in anger or rage. Dooku never actually trusted Sidious. He thought the two would rule the galaxy and do away with the Sith rule of two. In early drafts of Revenge of the Sith, Dooku was to survive the beginning, escaping with Anakin and Obi-Wan. This was going to set up a larger betrayal arc later in the movie. Lucas reworked the script to streamline the story. Corey Burton is the voice of Dooku for the Clone Wars series. However, Christopher Lee did reprise his role for the 2008 animated feature film that launched that series. That would be the last time he would play the character. His fall was more tragic than evil. Tales of the Jedi shows the slow erosion of his ideals. He wasn't a true believer in the Sith. He was a believer in justice, who was disgusted by corruption. This leads to power seducing him. There could easily have been an alternate timeline where his ideals were correct and he chose a better path to see them through. This Gentle Giant limited release features Dooku as seen in live action. The formal attire is striking while it has the colors of both the Jedi and the Sith. The resin is high quality and sells the look of the fabric, the thick cape, and even the chain and leather belt. The folds of the cape really stand out as impressive. The hand-done paint job is immaculate. There's detailing in the beard and hair as the dark is overtaken by gray and white, along with the way that the tunic and cape coloring has high and low lights built in. These are accentuated by the sculpt that catches the natural light from the room that you have it in. The base is solid and weighted to ensure stability on your shelf. Major thank you to Gentle Giant for sending this one over so I could unbox it, review it, display it, and share it with all of you. Check out GentleGiantLTD.com/star-wars for all of their unique Star Wars products. I have a link in the description for your convenience. It's not an affiliate link, just trying to make things easier for you. Check out this transmission next to dive back into Star Wars lore.